Hello everyone, my name is Kanshyam Tejani and let us learn gamification in education. I call this as a knowledge pyramid. I implemented this knowledge pyramid in a session number 2 that was a laboratory plan, and that was session name, that is Introduction to Machine Design. And the subject, it is Machine Design 2. It is a 7th semester students, and the program, it is BTech Mechanical Engineer. Goal of this activity, so I have two goals. First is to improve knowledge in design engineering. As a design engineer, student must be having knowledge, a background of that. And also to develop skills to work in a team, work together, surely, and peer learning, which part is highly missing in our education. Of course, prerequisites will be there, so basic knowledge of various subjects such as engineering mechanics, strength of material, machine design, industrial drafting, machine design 1, the subjects students already studied before. So, it is expected that they have basic knowledge of that. And in the laboratory number 1, some of the reading topics was assigned individually. So, topics are listed here, it's not limited to that. That means students has to read out that topics and they have to come with this. Materials are required, so only blank paper and whiteboard will be sufficient for this activity. So, within a laboratory or classroom, this can be performed. Now, let us go to activity part. So, for the first 20 minutes, I call this activity as a peer discussion and questionnaires formulation. So, students will be divided in 4 groups. So, in laboratories, we are having 20 or 21 students on an average. So, group size will be 5 or 6 per group definitely. In this activity, students will discuss and formulate questionnaires. And each student must having minimum 10 questions at the end of this discussion. And questions should be of 1 and 2 marks, so it should not be like big questions, 5 and 6 and 10 marks. No, short questions. Some of the sample questions can be like that. So, you can see here, define stress. Distinguish between spur and helical gears. List lever types. So, some specification should be there. There may be n number of types, so any 4 or any 3 can be there. Similar, explain design process of shaft. So, he has to use board and he has to explain that component. Then, what is machine design? It can be there. Application of leaf spring. So, certain applications he has to explain. Sketch. Various sketches can be there. So, use a board, sketches heavy. Set function of tie bar. So, you can explain functions. And also, student can ask about unit conversion. And it is not limited to that. That can be n number of questions. Gamification now starts. I call this as a knowledge pyramid. So, initially, teacher explains rules of knowledge pyramid, how it is going to and how assessment will be done. So, then game will start and it will goes like that. And after end of this game, assessment will be there. Each correct answer, it carries 1 mark. So, individual students will get their marks as well as some of the marks from the knowledge pyramid. So, total will be out of 10. If suppose student get 11 marks, so again that will be counted as a 10 only. So, maximum limit is 10. And there will be concluding remark and surely feedback from the students in form of conclusion. So, let us understand what is knowledge pyramid. So, student will be placed randomly on that pyramid. So, benches will be arranged like that, and definitely nature has a randomization, so they will sit like that. Now, game will start with number 1 student. So, number 1 student will ask question to the rest of the student. Whosoever is knowing answer, they have to raise their hand. Say for example, number 5, 9, 13 and 18 are having answers, so they will raise their hand. Number 1 student will pick his rival. Say for example, he picked 9. So, only 9 number student can answer. Other student cannot answer. So suppose number 9 is satisfactorily answered that question. So now position will be changed. So there will be changes. So 9 will go to 1, 1 will go to 9. So there are multiple possibilities are there. Suppose 9 number is not able to answer. So 1 number has to answer his question, his own question. And if he is able to answer his question, that is good. He will get 1 mark. If he is not able to get answer, he will go to last position. Likewise, then it goes to 2, 3 onward. Like, say for example, suppose turn, it is at number 6. So 6 number will has to ask 2 questions. One question goes to the students which are above in the pyramid. So you can ask questions to any of these 3 students. If question is correct by the superior, so position will not be changed. In this case, 6 number has to ask 1 more students to the rest of the students, and similar pattern will take place. Suppose the answer of that student is wrong. So 6 number has to answer, and if answer is correct, then again the position will be changed. Position of 6 and 2 will be changes, and like onward, game will progress. So at the end of the game, right, whosoever is having 1 number, he will receive 5 marks. In the second position, he will get 4 marks. Similarly, as well as individual answers. So every student has certain answers. So based on individual answers, that each answer carries 1 marks. So I applied in that laboratory and I found these are the results. So you can see only 1 student failed because 40% is a passing grade. So we can see the result is about 95%. Is an excellent result. And on an average, we can see around 40 to 50% student clears this kind of subjects. But better part is here. So here it is a peer learning take place. Knowledge surely will improve. And of course, I believe peer learning turns teaching moments into learning moments. And the presentation skill and the discussion skill surely will be improved. So, thank you everyone. I hope it will work.